Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. We're smack dab in the middle of a bone-chilling thriller on Young and Restless. And while it may seem to be coming to an end, what with Tracy putting the pieces together about her man, the final act is going to be downright terrific. Everyone thinks the heartbroken author is the one in danger, but instead, we fear for someone else. Tracy's worst suspicions about Alan/Martin appeared to be confirmed when Sharon told her story about the kidnapping in the clinic and revealed that their escape attempt had triggered a gas leak. This, of course, left an increasingly disturbed Tracy, flashing back to the alerts on Alan's phone that warned, remote device unexpectedly detached, gas expulsion stopped. After Sharon's departure, Tracy left her fiancé a voicemail buying herself time. She explained that she couldn't come to Paris because of a snag with her publisher. But viewers knew that was a lie. She was careful, however, not to raise Alan's suspicions by telling him cheerfully that she couldn't wait to see her surprise. It's this surprise that gives us grave concern. But we'll come back to that. Tracy then met with Jack, and in heartbreaking scenes, told him that all signs pointed to Alan being Sharon and Phyllis' diabolical captor, and that she believed Alan may be Martin, who had survived the fall over the balcony rather than his twin. Sobbing, Tracy began to realize that not only was she duped into falling in love with someone who was not who he claimed to be, but that man was a sociopathic nightmare come to life. But let's get down to the nitty-gritty, shall we? How is this all going to play out, and who is that next target we referred to in the headline? Well, if our hunch is correct, that surprise Alan/Martin is setting up for Tracy in Paris is nothing good. And while logic would dictate that she's the one in danger, that's not our theory, at least not all of it. Tracy asked Jack to keep their suspicions about Alan/Martin between them, aside from seeking Chance's help, and that may backfire on them. How? It means they won't be giving Ashley a heads up, and she's in Paris. Do you see where we're going with this? Yep, we fear Ashley may be in the Madmen's crosshairs. She may even be part of the surprise he's preparing for Tracy. Allow us to explain. Martin tormented Ashley before his supposed death, so what's a little more terror if it guarantees he'll achieve his goal? Which, of course, is marrying Tracy. His urgency to get that deed done was apparent. Is he after her money? It could be that his plan all along has been to wed the abbot and then set up her accidental death to collect an inheritance. If so, it can't hurt to have a little insurance policy to make sure Tracy goes through with it. That, unfortunately, is where Ashley comes in. We fear Alan/Martin already has Ashley in his crosshairs in Paris, or even in his clutches by now. Should Tracy arrive in France and balk at the idea of going through with a wedding, being told she has to marry him to save Ashley's life will be a guarantee that she'll submit. We can just imagine him showing Tracy on his phone that he has Ashley locked up in a room, terrified and alone. Knowing what he's capable of, Tracy will capitulate. As we, and he knows, she'd do anything for her beloved family. It's possible that there will be another twist where they instead lure Alan/Martin back to Genoa City with an invite to psychoanalyze Phyllis and Sharon. After all, how could he resist? His ego wouldn't allow him to see that it's a trap. But given that Eileen Davidson has teased her return, we're betting our hunch is correct. Ashley is his next target and may already be in grave danger in Paris. Genoa City has seen its fair share of imposters, schemers, and wolves in sheep's clothing. But Alan/Martin may be one of the most intriguing enigmas yet. Since his sudden arrival, suspicions have been mounting. Who is he really? And what does he want from Ashley Abbott? Is he a misunderstood Good Samaritan? Or is Ashley walking into a carefully laid trap? When Alan first came into Ashley's life, he seemed like a beacon of stability, someone who could help her regain control in the aftermath of her struggles. But Genoa City isn't known for welcoming strangers without a backstory, and Alan's is murkier than anyone realizes. Could he have ulterior motives? Some whisper that he might not even be Alan at all. Given that he suddenly appeared at just the right moment, some theorists believe he might be working with, or against, Tucker McCall, Ashley's volatile ex. Could he be part of a bigger scheme to manipulate her into giving up control of her empire? Or, more chillingly, does Alan/Martin have a history of conning vulnerable women, only to disappear once he's gotten what he wants? If so, Ashley may be in far greater danger than she realizes. Subtle cracks in Alan's armor have begun to show. At first, he was the perfect listener, gently encouraging Ashley to open up. But lately, has he been steering her too much? Couldn't his kindness actually be control in disguise? Some fans have noticed the way he subtly isolates her, making sure he's the one she confides in most. Is this a red flag? If Alan is manipulating Ashley, his endgame remains a mystery. Could he be after her fortune, her heart, or something far more sinister, her complete mental breakdown? One theory that's catching fire is that Alan/Martin might be working with Tucker McCall. Tucker has always had a complicated relationship with Ashley, and after their last disastrous attempt at love, there's no doubt he still wants control over her life. If Alan is part of Tucker's grand design, he could be positioning himself as Ashley's only source of stability, pushing her further away from her family and company. Could he be leading her straight into a breakdown, only for Tucker to swoop in and save her? If true, this might be one of the most ruthless plots in Genoa City history. But what if Alan isn't working for Tucker, but rather against him? Could Alan be someone from Tucker's own past, an old enemy, or even a victim looking for revenge? If so, Ashley might unknowingly be caught in the crossfire of a much larger feud. While some believe Alan is purely manipulative, there's also the possibility that his feelings for Ashley are real. Could he have started as part of a scheme, only to truly fall for her along the way? If Alan does care for Ashley, it complicates everything. Will he abandon his original mission and confess the truth? Or will he double down, knowing that any revelation could cost him the woman he loves? And what happens when Ashley inevitably learns the full truth? She's no stranger to betrayal. But after all she's been through, another heartbreak could send her spiraling. If Alan is a con man, how far is he willing to go to protect his secrets? So far he's kept a calm and collected front, but if his past starts catching up to him, will we see a darker, more dangerous side? Could Ashley be in real physical danger? Many fans worry that if she gets too close to the truth, Alan might lash out, either out of desperation or because he was never the man she thought he was. And if Alan turns on her, who will save her? Jack? Tracy? Maybe even Tucker himself? The biggest question hanging over Alan/Martin is whether his story will end in redemption or ruin. If he truly cares for Ashley, he might choose to expose the whole truth, hoping for forgiveness. But if his deception runs too deep, he may be forced to make a desperate escape or face the consequences of his lies. One thing's for certain, this story is far from over. Whether Alan is a hero, a villain, or something in between, the truth is coming, and Ashley's fate may depend on it.